Hello dear fans. What is mutation? Much has been said about mutation as a phenomenon in recent years. Basically, these conversations are associated with poor ecology, the effects of radiation, and the production of genetically modified products. But, according to scientists, all creatures living on Earth are mutants to one degree or another. Is this so, and what is mutation? The environment plays an important role in the formation of organisms. Despite the fact that DNA replication occurs with phenomenal accuracy, from time to time a program malfunction, or mutation, occurs. The cause of the failure can be hereditary dysfunction of DNA, however, this is often a manifestation of the possible influence of the outside world. Chemical compounds, viruses, ionizing radiation are just some of the environmental features that can cause mutation. However, the phenomenon of mutation itself is necessary for the evolutionary development of a species, and humanity in this sense is by no means an exception. In each new generation of people, as determined by scientists, a large number of individuals appear carriers of mutational genes, but the very process of manifestation of mutations is still very rare. Ramps, these new gene models, created as a result of mutational transformations, create evolutionary diversity, serve to ensure the multivariate development of the genotype. Thus, mutation as a phenomenon is extremely important for the full development of the species as a whole. There are several types of mutations. Neutral mutations, which can only be detected by genetic analysis, do not in any way affect the development of the organism. With a neutral mutation in an amino acid, nucleotides are replaced, which are similar in nature and function. Substitutions of this kind are called synonymous. They do not affect the work of the codon units of the genetic code, whose task is to encode the inclusion of an amino acid. That is why this mutation is called neutral. A non-synonymous mutation is usually harmful. In the event of such a mutation, an impact on the codon occurs, as a result of which deviations in the development of the individual or even the whole species occur. However, there is some very small possibility of a positive effect of a non-synonymous mutation on the body. Scientists call this a rare positive mutation. It should be borne in mind that the entire classification of mutations is rather arbitrary and depends largely on the conditions under which the vital activity of a particular organism occurs. For example, some insects mutated and acquired immunity to the action of DDT and other insecticides before they first encountered their destructive effects on the population. Consequently, at first their mutation was neutral, not affecting the body and the way of life. But after this mutation helped the insects survive in critical conditions, it became useful. Supporters of the mutational theory of evolution consider mutations themselves to be random phenomena. At the same time, highly appreciating natural selection, whose functions include the assessment of mutational changes and suppression of the development of harmful mutations in the body. Chromosomal and genomic mutations such as polyploidy, an increase in the number of chromosomes, and duplications, changes in some parts of chromosomes, play a special role in the development of a particular species. They create a kind of genetic reserve of the species, providing the evolutionary process with freedom of maneuver, increasing the number of genes with completely new properties. Thanks for watching.